Hey everyone! Welcome to ManhwaCapped, where we dive into the most exciting worlds of manhwa. Today we're exploring school manhwa, a genre packed with drama, romance, and action. Schools aren't just about books and exams in these stories. They're battlefields for intense rivalries, stages for love to bloom, and places where friendships are tested. Some manhwa bring out the harsh realities of bullying, while others focus on lighthearted comedy and unforgettable slice-of-life moments. If you're into jaw-dropping action, heartwarming romance, or stories that dig deep into human emotions, school manhwa has it all. Stick around, and we'll share some of the best ones you can't miss. Number 10 on our list is Devil Returns to School Days. Bullying in manhwa is notoriously brutal, and in this one, the protagonist ends up in a 10-year coma. Kim Hyun-sung was a great student with a good personality, but when he stepped in to stop bullying in the classroom, he became the target. It ultimately ended with him being pushed off the roof. After going back in time, he has a chance to get revenge. This is a savage and brutal story. Kim Hyun-sung wastes no time punishing his bullies and putting them in their place with information he learned while in a coma. For readers who enjoy the satisfaction of a good beatdown, Devil Returns to School Days is the perfect choice. It has a good balance of scheming and action, so it's always exciting. Number 9 on our list is Juvenile Offender. Most people would want to avoid being sent to a juvenile detention center, but Lee Yun-sung needed to go there to get his revenge. In the past, he was bullied and harassed by a variety of people, and now most of them are in the same place. One by one, he plans to take them all down. This manhwa is incredibly brutal and doesn't hold back when it comes to violence. The story itself seems impossible, but for people who like dark protagonists, there could be some appeal. It's definitely for a specific audience. Number 8 on our list is To Not Die. At the end of his rope, Im Da-jun plans to end his own life. But after seeing an interview with someone who had killed his bullies, he decides to fight back instead. However, all it does is get him arrested, expelled, and kicked out of his family. Living on the streets now, Da-jun needs to learn how to survive. This story is intense, depicting the desperation some kids feel after getting abused at school. Though the degree of violence is exaggerated, the author does a great job of helping the reader feel and understand the victim's point of view. Number 7 on our list is Hectopascal. This manhwa is a story about a high school student's fight against an organization of bullies. In the past, Park Han-jun fought against a group called Nexus and won, but ultimately failed to stop them because of their vast network of resources and connections. Now he plans to truly destroy Nexus with the help of a young CEO named Oh Jun-woo. Park Han-jun's fight against Nexus is a thrilling story, full of intense fight scenes and dramatic confrontations. Han-jun and Jun-woo are interesting and complex characters, and it's their determination and emotions that drive the story forward. The supporting characters are all good, if not a little stereotypical. Number 6 on our list is Viral Hit. Yoo Ho-bin is the class punching bag and is under constant harassment by Paco, the new tuber in his class. Tired of being the butt of the joke, Ho-bin decides to fight back and accidentally winds up internet famous overnight. Seeing the money he can make, he decides to become a new tuber himself by beating up bullies so he can pay for his mother's medical bills. The start of Viral Hit is pretty slow, but after a few chapters, the story picks up. Ho-bin is a pathetic character, but that makes his determination much more relatable. Seeing how hard he works and how much he changes is satisfying to read. Number 5 on our list is Boss in School. A combat prodigy, Seth Kang is an innately talented fighter with a twisted pleasure for inflicting pain on other students. Wary of his sadistic tendencies, his mother makes him promise never to fight again after he leaves a kid half dead. Believed to be a pushover now, he starts to get bullied by other students. His rage, however, is unleashed once more after receiving a message from his dying father, the head of a Yakuza faction in Korea. Freed from his mother's promise and heeding his father's letter, Seth is once again the monster he always was. But this time, there's no one to stop him. Number 4 on our list is The Devil's Boy. Have you ever been bullied? I'm sure once in a lifetime we all have faced this. At least some of you might have experienced this in schools. Young-ho is one such guy who gets fed up after being bullied. One day, his life takes a 180-degree turn when he finds an archdevil. The archdevil offers him a deal. The deal was good, but the cost was high. The archdevil offered him powers to take revenge. But my dude, nothing is free of cost, right? To change his life, Young-ho must give his soul in return. Yeah, you heard it right. If I were in his place, I wouldn't have agreed. Number 3 on our list is Quest Supremacy. A real-life role-playing game setup of questism is nothing new, but the mystery and comedic aspects make it a fun read. The series is centered on gaming geek Soo-yeon Kim, who hates school and wishes his life were more like a web novel or the everyday quest games he plays. Soo-yeon's wish is granted when a quest prompt pops up in real life with an enticing reward. With nothing to lose, he takes the chance, and one quest soon leads to another, allowing Soo-yeon to go from being an ostracized nobody in school to the top of the hierarchy. Number 2 on our list is Designated Bully. In a time when student violence has gotten out of hand, the government is at a loss. All their attempts to rein in the troublesome students have failed. They only have one option left: beat the bullies with an even bigger bully. That's where Kwon Daegun comes in. Before he dropped out, he was notorious for being the strongest fighter in Incheon. Now, he returns to school as a government bully. This story revolves around fighting and comedy. There is some character development through Kwon Daegun's rehabilitation, but for the most part, it's the same cycle of fighting the next best person. This manhwa is good for people who like watching the main character dominate everyone else. Number 1 on our list is Get Schooled. When students act out, it can disrupt the learning environment and cause harm to everyone involved. To increase school safety, the Ministry of Education creates a new organization where agents fix the problems directly. That can mean a variety of things, but the solution is usually some physical therapy. Despite the copious violence in Get Schooled, the message it tries to convey is a good one. Throughout various scenarios, the agents ultimately want to help victims and put those at fault on the correct path. Everything in the story is outrageous, but it's heartfelt at the same time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Check out these other videos that you might like, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you have. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video. Also, how do you like our manhwa recommendations? Are they hitting the mark? We want to hear from you. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content.